Hey everybody, Kelly with Kelly Cameron Coaching. Just checking in to see how you're doing this fine Wednesday. So today we're going to talk about fairy tales and how they're lying to us. Those damn fairy tales. But first, I want to introduce myself in case you've not caught me before. I'm Kelly with Kelly Cameron Coaching. I am a relationship and family dynamics coach and expert, and I work with families, mostly parents, who are crazy busy and, well, they're working hard, they've got kids, and they haven't really figured out the whole key about figuring out, well, how to be on the same page. Let's just put it that way. How to be on the same page, because you've got two different people from two different backgrounds, two different upbringings, two different ways of approaching motivation, perspective, and just household things like child rearing and splitting the household duties and how does the household run and what about self-care and what about finances. And so you've got two people that have come together that may not have thought about all of these things, past the honeymoon phase. And now they're stressed out. There's conflict and chaos and a lot of challenge. And so I help bring that calm and communication and clarity to their relationship so that they can be successful going forward. So that's what I do. So let's talk a little bit about fairy tales. Some of us love fairy tales. I mean, we grew up with fairy tales, especially, young girls, we want the fairy tale storybook romance, the fairy tale wedding, and even the Hallmark Channel. I mean, I'm not bagging the Hallmark Channel. I love a good Hallmark movie. But is it realistic? So what we learn from the fairy tales and these romance movies is that you need that other person to complete you. Jerry Maguire, you complete me. No, I don't believe that. And that you need somebody else to make you happy. You make me so happy. I wouldn't be happy without you in my life. That's a lot of pressure on that other person. So the whole idea of you complete me is, I'm debunking that right now. We need to be complete in and of ourselves. We need to be able to be happy with ourselves and be comfortable just being with ourselves, being independent, being able to do things on our own and not just with that other person. So if you're expecting the world from this other person, whether they're in your life or you're hoping they're in your life soon, that's a lot of pressure and that's a lot of expectations. These are all things that we should be meeting ourselves. So I don't know, are you getting enough love? And I'm talking about loving yourself, not relying on somebody else to love you so that you feel like you're worthwhile. It's important that we love ourselves and that we love our lives and that we create the life that we want without having to rely on a partner or a spouse or a boyfriend or girlfriend or whoever that special person is or will be in your life. You need to be solid in yourself without trying to put all your stuff on them. So that's what happens when couples get together. They have this maybe storybook romance, a beautiful wedding, and then after the wedding and the honeymoon, real life starts. So have you talked about how do we get on the same page with running the household and, your things and my things and who's doing this and what are the responsibilities and how about finances, and if we already have kids that we're blending them together or we're going to have kids, how are we going to raise our kids? And a lot of these things you don't really think about until they come up. And one of the things I love to talk about is those really hard conversations. This is where those hard conversations come in. You need to be really honest and know where you're coming from and what you believe in, what your values are, where your limits are. And so having these conversations with your partner or significant other. So again, that whole idea about you complete me, or, I wouldn't be able to be happy without you, or My life would be terrible without you. That just puts so much pressure on the other person. That other person, that significant other in your life, should be the cherry on the top of your already amazing life because you made that life amazing for yourself. So inviting a person into your life to complement you and to, maybe just be your partner in crime. Not really crime, but having fun, having a lot of fun together. So those are my thoughts. You don't complete me, I complete me. It's a nice sentiment, but it's not true. It's not true. So those fairy tales, they've been lying to us the whole time. It's a nice fairy tale, but it's not reality. So if you're having some issues in the reality of your relationship, book a call with me and we can talk more about it. Those challenging and difficult conversations can be a little scary to get started, but they are so, so important. And also having that really solid connection with yourself, that you're happy with yourself before you're expecting somebody else to make you happy. So that's about all I have for today. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.